Oh, what do we do for the playlist? This one? Waiting. What's up, Jay? It's been a minute. It's a good song. You know what? I'm pulling up Trucker Hat. Trucker Hat on. This is a good stream idea. Now this is streaming. Now this is breaking the mold of the Twitch industry, the live streaming industry as a whole. It simply just has not been done before. Hometowns in the dark. Good song. Pog song. Alright, let's get comfortable. Spirits in the dark waiting. Okay, this is a decent setup. My chair's been creaking lately and I don't know why. Pissing me off. Where from? There's no sun. Our hometowns in the dark. Alright. I reckon we just jump right into it. Colorado Springs. Do a long one right off rip. Waco. I want to go to Washington. You know, let's just do a big one. Let's start strong. Start with a big old jobber right at the stop. Right at the start. There's like a ripple in my mouse pad. It's not sitting perfectly smooth. What's the volume like? Truck too quiet? Music too loud? Oh. Now that's a problem. Why is this button not working? Hello? Dink donk. It's not detecting input from my left shifter. There's a lot of play in that button right now. Why is that button not on? Here, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna close LG Hub. I'm gonna reopen LG Hub. I can't downshift right now. That's a problem. You know what? We'll do a good old. What do you think of that, crouton? Chunk. Chunk. There's no click when I shift. Did the button break? Oh no. With me in the moment, I bet you had known it. Why don't you say so? Did my shifter break? Oh no. sent you. Did it actually break? Kind of bummed if it did. I think it did. My buttons, the left shifter's not clicking. What the fuck? Ah, here, let me clean it. Yo, I found out how to stop Crouton from climbing on the top of the computer. Or not on top of it, but like where the power button is. I just placed like a box of tissues there, and now she won't like go near the box of tissues. So she stays like by the window. No punches left to roll. Got to keep me focused. You want it, say so. I can't downshift. Do I just gotta roll in automatic? I don't want to do that. Why don't you say so? How do you shift into reverse when you're in an automatic transmission on here? Real automatic, simple automatic. How do you shift into reverse with the simple automatic? I don't use the clutch pedal, I'll just use that. Probably why I got him quiet on the set, like zip. Yeah, see? Doesn't work, that's a bummer. Bush, why you beating around the bush? No, you want all this fun. What does this button do? That's my... What does this button do? That's my cruise control button. Okay. Man! Why there's always gotta be something? There's always something. I actually don't know why my shifter won't work. It sounds like it sounds like the button broke. Because there's like a little button that's behind the shifter, and that's just how it works. But when I hit the pedal, it's smooth. There's no click. Did the button get caved in? And if so, how the fuck did that happen? Yeah, the button's like... Is it stuck in there? I might have the tool to fix this. I think. Where the fuck did I put the ball? I have a baggie of assorted shit. Hi, Wintry. Hi, Cupcake. I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm trying to fix something that I didn't know was broken. I don't know why this is happening, but since I haven't touched the wheel, I assume it's just stuck. Yeah, it's stuck. Yeah, you can hear it now, can't you? It's stuck. Why is it stuck? Oh, fuck, do I have any... I will figure this out. Where the fuck did I put it? This is gonna probably scare Crouton. Sorry in advance, buddy. Hi, Kata. Really? That didn't even do it? Got damage in there good, ain't it? I'm sorry, Crouton. So the button is like sticking. What if I... Is there like a spring in there that broke? Yeah, if I can pull it out and then it... What if I just fucking glued you to the pedal? What would you think about that? What if I just fucking glued the button to the pedal? It's not clicking. Why, dude? I can pull it out and then I hit the button once and it like clicks down once and then doesn't leave. Oh well, that was worth a shot. I'll just use like a different button, I guess. I don't know. Bummer. Feel bad because I scared Crouton. I tried to use like the can of compressed air. I don't know what the fuck is stuck in there. Other than like dust, but I mean, I just blew a bunch of compressed air into it and nothing changed, so all it did was make it cold. The pedal's actually really cold because it's made out of metal. So it's very cold now to the touch, but it's a good thing I can't fucking use it anyway. So up in my brain. This is a good song. Alright, I don't know what to use for a reverse. I guess, is this... Do I have a camera switch button? I don't need to be switching buttons. No, I don't. Did not expect it to transform. Stuck in my brain. What do I do? I can't use the pedal, I don't think. Can I unbind the pedal? Stuck up in my brain. Okay. Gameplay. Keys and buttons. Can I unbind the throttle? No. So what do I do to shift into reverse? A fucking mouse button? Trying to think of what my other buttons do, because B. So I think X is wipers. B is lights. That's high beams. Here, you know what? I just won't use the high beams. I just won't use my high beams because you can't fucking use them anyways. Just looks nice on you still, and it always will. That doesn't even work, bro. I put it on the wrong one. I just realized what I did. There we go. Alright. Good old, what was that, 5-minute detour? And dance like we used to dance. An old age, lovers old age, and I can tell you. It's my driving playlist. Answer I don't have. I'm gonna go left, because that's a road I haven't discovered. Where the fuck did he come from? You also looked up the empty road, right? Oh, okay. I was gonna pull off onto the sidewalk. I don't need to. What is a stream without some sort of technical? Yeah. He's turning. I thought he was gonna keep going. And it always will. Go out and dance like we used to dance. If you guys want me to switch the playlist at any point, let me know. It's just on the driving playlist, but I got a bunch of other ones. Who am I picking up? That one. Oh no, my wheel came off my desk. God damn it. God damn it. How the fuck did it come off the... What the fuck? Everything's coming apart. The block that holds the wheel... Oh my fucking god. The block that holds the wheel onto the desk just popped off. The desk falls off. Now I can't find the block that just fell on the ground. It's now missing. There we go, I found it. God fucking damn it. Gotta get a new truck? Shut the fuck up. I didn't mean it, but... What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck? How the fuck did that even happen? It's just, it was on as tight as it can go. There, come off now, bitch. Maybe I was being a little rough on it. I don't know. My streamer's so mean. I'm just kidding. Not mean to you. I mean to Jay because Jay made me play CSGO one time, and that is just honestly, like, if we want to be real, it's just not something you do to your friends. Okay, there. That should work. For weird, for real. CSGO. That's what I'm saying. CSGO is a for weird activity. Making the people you care about play CSGO? Despicable behavior, really. Unacceptable. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't say uh-oh. You're scaring me that there's another fucking technical issue. Resting heart rate 120. You should fix that. I don't really know what's like a healthy heart rate, but I know 120 is a high number. 120 is like just got done a run, right? You should probably, I don't know, lay down on the floor or something. What do you do when you have a high heart rate? Breathe. Okay. I'll be nice to the steering wheel, I guess. It's a little delicate. The current setup is worse for the trucking streams, just driving streams in general. Dude, I know. It's scaring me. It's like we're gonna lose him or something. Talk to... They made the exit lane wider for the trucks. Nice. Very nice of you to do that. Sounds alright, music's not too loud, too quiet. Can't wait until you get your wheel back. What happened to it? Big Brother still has it. Born to be Wild. Is that a comment? Is it a commentary or is that a song request? Oh fuck! We're fine. Slower traffic, keep right. Fucking bite me, bro. I'm an American. Road laws. Not even close? No. Couldn't find a job and had to return empty. What? Why are you out driving for it, bro? Your phones exist. Just call. It's a vibe. What's a vibe? The song? The song is a vibe. What? Who made that song? Your motor running. Get out of the highway. Is that Steppenwolf? Is that the only song they made? Oh, why the... Oh, my foot's on the gas. I was wondering why the truck didn't stop at 65. They also did the pusher. Have I heard the song? I think I have. I could switch it to the trucking playlist. Both in the hit 1969 film Easy Rider. I watched that film with you. I didn't really like that film that much. But I know that's a me thing and not on the fault of the movie. I don't like the ending. That will never change. Alright, this playlist is kind of a vibe. I could switch it to the trucking playlist. Watch it like 3 more times and then it all makes sense. No, the ending makes sense to me. I can comprehend that movie. I just don't like it. I understand what it's getting at, and I understand why they ended it like that. I don't like the ending. Sorry, emotional oranges. Neither did you. Head out on the highway. Blame it on data analytics. I can do that. It is a pretty good song. Oh man. Oh man. Oh, wanna be wild. Jay, don't die, man. To be wild. No, I don't think so. I don't know if you ever got panic attack, but you should definitely take a fucking breather. Yeah, you need to fucking sit down. Either whatever you're using for a heart rate monitor is wrong, or you need to, like, go fucking chill. Find a paper bag. Not a bad tip. You're gonna go slow in my slow lane. I'm just gonna go around you. It's an Apple Watch. If your heart rate is 155 and you're not doing physical exercise, you should sit down and fucking breathe. Drink water now, immediately, because I told you to. Been sitting. Half-calf coffee? Half-calf? Bro, you can't be a bitch drinking half calf. You either gotta get normal coffee or decaf. It's the heat. Could be. Calm the nerves and hydrate. Yes. Why are you all going slow in my lane? I actually have to stay in this lane because my exit's on the right. You're lucky. Man, are you... Bro, you're in a Mustang. Bro, I can hear it. I know you got the V8. Get fucking going. This is a better version of the song. Hey, how far the AI drive back from each other? That's how you're supposed to drive in real life, and no one fucking does it. Psychopaths. Travel long, back to traffic density. You're right, but this is Colorado. There's not much time left today. It's a highway. I wanna ride it all night long. You're going my way. All night long. Ooh, someone's in trouble. Ooh. Oh, it's not a cop. He just crashed into the guy. Man, pull off the fucking road a little more. Look at all that dirt on the side of the road you could be in. You're across the line. This I know. Yeah, it's a pretty good song. Hell yeah, brother. Oh. That burger on the dash? No. It's all the... That's a Big Mac. They preserve those in formaldehyde so they never go bad. So no matter if you eat the Big Mac fresh off the grill or in 6 months, it'll still be just as fresh. Play this in the car when you get your license. The first song I ever played as the driver of a vehicle was Eastbound and Down. And that's a vibe. So, there's something to that. I got one of the burgers in the ads. Yeah, it's preserved. It's a fossilized burger. The library has its heat on. Every fucking library has the heat on. Why do they have their heat on all the time? Yeah, that's probably what... Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's probably what's going on. Why the fuck did you slow down so much for that? What is wrong with you? Need to finish this? You won't get to, bitch. Get outside. You're not gonna have the privilege. Oh, I gotta get back behind this guy, because I gotta exit. Exit ramp is 50. Oh no, the speed limit's 50. There's a highway. What happened over here, guys? Yay! I don't have to stop at the way station. Let's go. Let's go. I can't wait to get stopped by the next 6. Because I'm going all the way to Washington from Colorado. Yes, sir. Dry. This is a fun playlist. It's a great driving playlist.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
How many was that? 5? The 5 bomb, buddy. Appreciate that. Who caught one? Draconic. Blue got one. Left got one. Mega and Adrian. Oh yeah. Appreciate that, man. Crazy. I fucking love that emote, dude. Sound excited? I got excited when I saw Blue. I like Blue a lot. He made the Gwen skin for Beat Saber. Blue's based. Don't you fucking do it. Don't you fucking... Sorry, dog. Fucking bastard. You think you fucking own the road, bro? Oops. Sorry, didn't see you there. I hit my sub goal. I know I hit my sub goal, and I don't have anything planned for the sub goal. I don't know what to do. What do I do for the sub goal? Since you're here, you want to help me figure it out? Thank you, man. Do I have any more emote slots? I have already a bunch of emote slots. I just haven't filled them yet. Dude, I gotta get over. What's that emote? I could have taken the exit and then crossed and not been an asshole, but it's fine. Make more emotes? Well, the thing is like, I'm not artistically inclined. So I can't do the emote. So what I did is I had Taco make the emotes. But the thing is, when you have an artist make your emotes, you gotta pay them, because, you know, they're providing a service for you. I'm trying to save money for not dumb things. And because I've been buying, like, fucking statues for my shelf and stuff, so I've lost a lot of money, so I can't, not a lot of money. I can't be buying emotes and stuff because all of my dumb purchases have led me to a place where I can't really spend a ton of money now. And I'm not broke, but, you know, as much as I want to pay Blue for another skin already, so I can play Seraphine in Beat Saber as well, I can't be doing that right now. Especially since I already have a pending commission for another artist that has not been, I guess, processed yet. It's not the word. Not broke, yeah. I can't be spending more money. I've spent enough money on dumb things where I can't really afford things that I actually, like, would like the emotes. And I've got a few emotes, and Taco did a great job with my 3. I like the ones that we have now. But, I'm not great with money. I have to save for July, that too. Although, good news on one of my purchases, my questionable purchases, the cosplay company got back to me, because I reached out to them, because our original, like, the original email that I, like, the request I did, I had put the date wrong. I meant to do April the 10th. I had instead done October the 4th. I don't know how I made that mistake, but I did. So I reached out to them and said, yeah, we can't really do the 10th, but we can do a week or 2 after that, and then we'll let you know in like 2 to 3 weeks. And that was like almost 4 weeks ago. So I reached out to them the other day, and I was like, yo, haven't heard from you. Just want to make sure that, like, we're doing good. is there anything I have to do? They're like, yeah, we're actually still on track, and we might be able to get it to you a little quicker, but we'll figure on that. But we are still on track for delivery by the last week of April. So we're doing pretty good on that. Outside of the U.S. moment, I honestly don't know if it was outside of the U.S. and I got it wrong on there, and like that's how I did it, or if I'm just a fucking moron. Both of these are possible. Where, man? I've been everywhere, man. Some deserts bare, man. Where you go? I've been everywhere. I fucked up all the words. He said Louisville. That's not how you pronounce it. Yeah, 10-4, 4-10. Yeah, I must have at some point done 10-4. And I don't know where or how I did that. 10-4, good buddy. Trucker names are fun. Sites should label them. Yeah. No, see that's the thing is I'm pretty sure the site had a fucking calendar, and I think I just did it wrong. We have to use the in-game voice. Yeah, do the trucker things and give us. Each of us can have a trucker name. Like a trucker call sign. Baby Eagle to Bossman Jones. Yeah. Yeah, that kind of shit. Be fun. Alright, dude. Excuse me. Counted and played about. Oh my god. That's so many. That game's not even fun. It's alright. It's an alright game. Wonder how many games of League I've played total. Probably about 200. I think about 200 is probably right. The song sounds quieter than the others. Taking care of business. Taking care of business. Taking care of business and working overtime. Yes, sir. How's my flask? Every good trucker's got one. Of water to stay hydrated, of course. Trucking. What's up, Elder? What is that emote? I can't remember that one. Business. Business. Oh, yeah. $423,000. Where am I? Have I crossed into Idaho yet? Route 30, Interstate 80. Sign here. It says welcome to Idaho. It's latte o'clock. We got chicken. What is that? So crispy. Crispy chicken. Fun song. Wyoming. I cannot remember where Wyoming is on the map, but I feel like I could place it. Wyoming's below Montana. Taking care of business. Wyoming's a gorgeous state. Well, maybe not this part of it. Have you driven this highway? I-80? This is the main highway that goes through this way. It's Interstate 80. Be sure you are done. They're there to rest. Oh, boy. I had to listen to this song all the fucking time when I lived at home before my sister moved out because she liked Supernatural a lot. She would play this song a lot because I guess this song's played a lot in Supernatural or something. I don't know. I haven't seen the show. The I-80 all the way from Missouri to Washington. I'm probably taking the I-80 for most of this. Motherfucker's gonna keep hitting the brakes. I'm going this way. Oh my god. It turned sharper than I thought it would. I was gonna be more gradual. Hi, Grammar. White Ardo. Off the pass. Now my wayward soul, you are the South Park episode. I must have missed that one. I didn't really watch much South Park. I'm not that big of a fan. Need gas. Gasoline. Petrol. The only episode I really remember watching was the World of Warcraft one. That one's all time. Yeah, I thought that guy wasn't gonna turn for a second. What's up, Adrian? $5.40 a gallon for diesel. We're trucking. Jay's dying. God damn! $1,062 to fill the tank. I tell you what. Things were different under Reagan. You know, things ain't been the same since old Tricky Dick was in office. I remember when a gallon of oil, 13 cents. $5.40 a gallon. Who the fuck you think I'm working for? The government? Don't do it, sweetheart. Thank you. Shit, I remember gasoline was 5 cents a gallon. Go down to the diner, eat a whole meal for $2. Now you go to Starbucks and a coffee is $7. That shit better do my taxes. Damn coffee better change the oil in my truck if it's $7. Month sub thing next to his name. That's his cool badge. On a rambling man. Gaining on this guy. We got a race, failures. Let's go! Fuck you! Nice Peterbilt, dork. On a rambling man. How do you see it? From extension? I think the native chat supports a 7TV badge, right? We're going to Salt Lake. I want to go to Salt Lake. I'm trying to go to Washington. I just saw a cat run past my window. There's critters outside. Turn off my damn lights on you guys. Best I can. Hope you would understand. Was born a rambling man. I'd love a game like this where you could just drive any car. Just like a driving sim of Truck Sim scale. There is. With the same vibe. Rambling man. Maybe. One thing I really want to get going, and I might do a few streams on it, or probably more realistically just one, because I don't know how much value I could squeeze out of it. But I want to try to boot up the Assetto Corsa Shotoku Revival project. They like recreated like a stretch of Tokyo Expressway. And it's really fun to drive on, and if you set it up correctly, you can get like real-time weather events and traffic. And the traffic is a bitch to set up. But it was really fun to drive like that on roads. And I see videos of people like weaving on traffic and shit. Weaving through traffic. Played on servers like that. I haven't set up the mod yet. It's a lot of work to set it up. Not really a lot of work, but more tedium. Yeah, I just want to like drive. It's fun. I think there is that too. I've heard of that as well. There's the Shotoku Revival project supports servers. They have their own like dedicated servers, and they have like approved cars that work for the mods. Some cars like don't work well with the map. I can't remember the reason, but they're like, here we have like a list of approved cars that 100% work, and you're allowed to use them on our server because they work. And they have some of those like they just have like a lot of JDM cars on that list basically, but servers for free to get the car mods. Yeah, you can use any car, you're just not allowed to go on their servers without the approved cars, because there can be like, I think there's like issues with compatibility. So in order for you to be allowed to play on the servers, you have to be using a certain car from like the predetermined list they have on Discord. Song's a banger, it's a good one. I'm rather slow there, bud. Bang, bang. Bang. Bang, bang. I-84. Morgan County, Wyoming, I think. I love passing trucks, like other trucks like that. It feels cool even though I'm just kind of driving in a straight line. Not doing anything particularly cool. Ogden. Riverdale Road. Isn't Riverdale a TV show? A bad one? Right lane ends. What? Sweet beets. Beets are mid. Beets are a mid vegetable. What? What the hell, man? You feel sick? Yeah, bro. Your fucking heart rate. Pull in for a vehicle inspection? You told me this now? I'm not in the right lane. Why the fuck did you tell me now? You fucker. Why the fuck did you tell me about the scale now and not when I had the chance to turn in? Fucker. I'm gonna get a penalty. Yeah. Fuck you, dude. Can you people let me move over? I'll just stay in the left lane, I don't care. This would be illegal in some countries. I'm pretty sure it's technically not legal in America either. This bad? Yeah, you need to go lay down. Someone's in trouble. It's the law. You know, I really wish the headlights would go far. You expected my truck to explode? Yeah, it might explode after this one. Is my playlist on shuffle? It should be. I can't... Well, that is what the high beams are for, but I had to unbind my high beams because my fucking shifter broke. It is... The black... Plays a mean pinball. Bam, bam, now. Idaho state law. Sure plays a mean pinball. I wish the headlight just went further in this game just as a rule, because this is not how far normal headlights go. They go further than that. They illuminate further than that, at least. Advanced darkness. Is what happens when the sun goes out. If the sun went out but we were still somehow able to live on the Earth as normal, do you think shit would go completely south? Do you think we could, as a society, could handle it if the sun went out? Hypothetically, if the sun was not what gives us the ability to live on the planet, and it just went out, we still function. I think in the short term, shit would hit the fan. Do you think in the long term we'd survive? In the short term, people are going to go insane. Every building is going to be burned to the ground. Probably not. Rely on the sun for timekeeping? Yeah, but we have clocks now, so... We have clocks and they got rid of daylight savings time, so it's fine. We just hope that that there isn't like a widespread outage, because then the time will go off. And we just gotta hope that someone's keeping track. Well, then we'll hire a guy who can just be the time counter. Wait, no, time doesn't matter at that point. Would time even matter as much? Like exact time? I mean, you'd still like want to schedule things as they should be, but it's like there's no such thing as like, oh, it's the middle of the night anymore. You know? Like, oh, of course the bank's not open. It's midnight. I think you just have to figure out another system for that, I reckon. Do we not have the technology to keep track of time? In like a precise manner? It's 2023. We put a dude on the moon to flex. We can't figure out how to keep everyone to the 24-hour clock. Yeah. Shit's easy. I don't think, as a rule, if the sun went out and it was permanent night and we were still somehow able to live on the planet, as a rule, society couldn't survive, because I think they can. I think they very well could carry on surviving. I think that society, I think everyone would have a really bad time adjusting to it. There would be riots, anarchy for a while. People call me the Space Cowboy. Speaking of Space Cowboy, I still have not finished Cowboy Bebop. I'm almost done. I watched I think I'm halfway through episode 24, and somebody called me, and then I never went back to it the rest of the day. I could finish it after stream today. Also, I'll finish it after stream today. Speed limit 70, asshole. Let's get it moving. Music in the sun. What the fuck are you doing? I'm a midnight toker. I didn't know the lane merged. Man, I think it'd be cool if the sun went out. There's actually like it was like an ARG done on the internet called Where is the Sun? Or Where Did the Sun Go? One of those two. And it was like a Twitter account that was basically from the perspective of someone who the sun quote unquote went out. And it was actually pretty interesting. I watched like a Nexpo video on it. It was pretty cool. Because then there were like theories about it. It's like, well, the sun didn't go out because everyone on the planet is still alive and well. So the sun's clearly not out. So there was like maybe something's obscuring the sun. It was like a horror ARG. I like those. Those are fun. Expo's a good YouTube channel. Okay. 4 a.m. in sunny Idaho. Where's Idaho on the state tier list? If we were to rank all 50, where do you reckon Idaho falls? Idaho gives off B tier vibes, but I know nothing about Idaho. Hi, Crouton. She's asleep on my computer. Solid 38. Really? That far down? That's D tier, brother. Nah, that's low C, I think, but... Is it that bad? Low C tier? What'd they do? They're the potato state, man. What did the potato state do to you? The only thing it has going for it is the potatoes? Isn't it pretty in Idaho? I guess, like, all the states up there are kind of pretty, so it matters less. Like New England, like all of New England is pretty, so is there any one state that stands out? Not really. National laboratories. It's all irradiated? What the fuck? They're irradiating Idaho? This is the first I've heard of us having a radioactive state. Me anymore. Singing. About 50 plus reactors. How much nuclear radiation does a reactor give off? Is it well contained? I imagine it's well contained. Okay. Life goes on the way it does. I think nuclear energy is based, but if that comes at the risk of irradiating Idaho, can we like irradiate a different state that deserves it more? Because I don't think Idaho deserves it. But like, I don't know. Ohio. New Mexico, Alabama. One of those reactors blows, the whole state is gone. How big do you think a nuclear explosion is, my friend? Or do you think it's going to chain reaction, take them all out? You think they got the nuclear reactors spaced out like fucking gangplank barrels? Is that what you think? Yeah, this is why we should put them down like in Alabama. Ooh, you know what we could do? We'll put nuclear reactors in all three of those states, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. That way, if something does end up going wrong one day and there's a nuclear chain reaction that blows up the 3 states, it breaks Florida off of the Union. So we get We get like a buy 3, get 1 free. Because we get rid of 3 bad states, and then Florida is a freebie because it drifts off into the Pacific. Or Atlantic. Wrong ocean. It's all on a billboard thing at one of the rest stops in the area. Well, we better hope we don't, yeah, no pressure. 160. Jake, go to the fucking ER, bro. I'm only half joking. Go to at least an urgent care. Resting heart rate is not supposed to be 2 times what is normal. If your heart rate is that high and you're not doing anything physical and it still won't go down after relaxing and breathing, you should go do something about that. Your heart's not supposed to beat at that rate for that long. Song. Ontario, I thought this was American Truck Simulator, not Canadian. This song reminds you of Vice City. I never played Vice City. I've only ever played 1 GTA game. That is 5. Hey, Krypton. What's up, bro? What's up? Tired. Tired. Why are you tired? What do you do all day? Oh, the line. It's always on time. Ruton, do you like Toto? Hey, you ever heard of Africa? Like that song? Oh, I should put Africa on this playlist. I don't think it's on here. Three versions of Africa. Do you have Toto, Weezer, and the metal one? Do you have the Weezer cover? Austin swears that the Weezer cover is better. I disagree, but I think it's a good cover. Dude, Weezer fucking covered no scrubs. Why did they do that? I don't listen to Weezer. Neither do I. No scrubs cover is pretty funny. Road work ahead. He's letting me go. How nice. I get that he's like an AI and that's why he did that. In real life, why don't people do the zipper method? Like, they do it in Europe and they do it in, like, Asia, but they don't do it in America. And everyone just kind of goes where they want. Fucking merge properly. Americans also have an issue where they can't line up properly. Not even, like, on the road, just in general. Like, people here can't just fucking line up. It like, goes against the American blood. Like, if there's a long line at, like, a fast food place or something, you go inside, there's people just all over the fucking place, and everyone knows where their spot in the line is, but unless you join the line, you don't know. So everyone in the line already knows where they are, even though the line isn't shaped like a line, it's shaped like a cone, and the peak of the cone is at the desk or counter. And everyone else knows their spot in the line, but they're just fucking all over the place. When in, like, other countries, people just line up because it's not a hard task. The only way you can get Americans to line up properly is if you forcibly, like, corral them in. Like fucking, like, sheep. Like animals. The only time you can get people to line up at, like, a theater or something is when you have those, like, those, like, rope fencing things. And you just have it coil around all the way up to the counter. It's the only way. And even then you get some jackass that, like, cuts underneath it because he doesn't want to walk. Cuts underneath because he just doesn't want to walk the extra 5 feet to go around the pole. Am I the only one that's noticed that? Am I crazy? I pay attention to, like, stuff like that in public often, or just how like, people behave. Just, like, the mannerisms of people in public. Pay attention to my own a lot. It's frustrating. I get, like, the feeling, it's like, oh, do I look weird standing here? Like, where should I have my hands? It's like, I shouldn't have my hands in my pocket, because then I'll look like I'm stealing something. Even though I'm not gonna steal anything, and I've only stolen a few. Just kidding. I haven't stolen from a store in a while. Americans tend to lean on things. They do. Yeah, I do that. Only on things I'm allowed to lean on. But I think that's, like, training not to lean. Oh. That's interesting. I lean a lot. I think it's because I don't sit still. I have a hard time sitting still. So I will like I'll spin in chairs. I pace around. I'll cross and uncross my arms. I'll lean up against the wall and like get up from the lean, move, and then I'll lean up against the wall again. I just don't fucking sit still. So I think that's, yeah, my leg is literally tapping right now. I'm pretty sure when I get a camera, I'm gonna have to like teach myself to stop doing that because it's gonna like move the desk. Not much, but enough to where you can see it. You'll know whenever I'm tapping my foot. If I'm sitting down, my legs are often moving. I'm rarely ever sitting still. That's why I was so upset when the fucking stress ball broke, because it was actually helping me a lot, and then I fucking broke it. I'm still so upset about it, man. I love that fucking stress ball. That was helping me so much, and I fucking broke it. Wasn't even my fault. It was just a really cheap stress ball. It sucked. I don't know. I think that's why I lean, but I have noticed people do lean a lot. I never thought of that as like an American-only thing, but I've never been to like other countries to see it. So. My foot is on the pedal. I'm going 73 miles an hour. You get a good stress ball? Yeah, I've got my eyes on one. I'm gonna buy one probably. That might be like my one purchase out of the paycheck that I have. I have a paycheck. I paid some stuff that I needed to pay with it, and now the entire paycheck is just gonna sit in my account. The one purchase I make might be a nice stress ball because I actually have one in a pin tab right now, and I really want it. Views are good. Hello, officer. 10 and 2. I lied to that cop right now. I'm actually at 0 and 4. I got one hand on the bottom right of the wheel. I'm at 4 o'clock, baby. I got one of the ones with the bulging eyes. Yeah, those are funny. I got one, it's a cat. It's a kitty cat. I shouldn't be going this fast. I'm gonna tip the truck. Damn, you said go 50. Oh, I'm going faster than 50, that's why. I'm stupid. Ooh. Foot off the gas, just rolling. Time to make pasta? Probably not. I can't decide if I like pasta or tomato. Pasta's like never my go-to. I don't know why. I think I've just eaten too much pasta. Whoa, why did they just speed up like that? Did you see that? It just jumped like 4 miles an hour. Debating on what to cook tonight. I might make the stir fry. No, I got a bowl of food that I need to finish. I don't want to sit in the fridge too long. Because if I don't eat it today, I'll probably forget about it until 3 days later, and then I have to throw it away. Or I could make the stir fry and then eat what's left of the bowl, and then just store the stir fry and not touch any of it. Mississippi Queen. It's a good song. Jay, how you doing, buddy? Holding up. Those gun memes, yeah. The intro riff, yeah. Yeah, it's like when the subway cashier forgets to put extra jalapenos on the sandwich. It's a fucking it's an assembly video of like an M19. That'll be 12:53. Do those count as Fed posting? Tells me you have to pay before leaving the store. That's a funny emote. I think Taco had fun making those emotes. I love the sit. His head's all wonky. Oh. I saw a video and it was like a news clip, and it said like there's like a little animal, and it's like they're coming back from extinction, and it was playing this song over like a compilation of them. It was like a little like rodent animal. They're like, yeah, their population's returning. The transaction comes out to $12.53. I will pay $13 because I will donate the additional 47 cents to whatever blood drive or charity that store is hosting, because I'm a good citizen of the United States of America and would never, ever threaten violence against another one of my countrymen. You always round up. I also round up a Taco Bell. Yeah, the fucking Liv Moss charity drive or whatever it is. I round up a Taco Bell because it's usually only like 13 cents. Because unless there's like a new item on the menu, I get the same order. Scholarship drive, yeah. I get the same order. I don't think Taco Bell should have to raise money for people's scholarships, but that's a topic for a different content creator. Like Benjamin Shapiro. I'll let Hassan take that one. We shouldn't need scholarships. Yeah, we shouldn't have to pay any money at all for school, but, you know. Dude, why the fuck do students have to pay for textbooks? If I went to college, I'm not paying for a textbook. I'm just stealing it off the internet. I found out a lot of the people who write those textbooks don't even want them to be charged for. Like, they don't want you have to pay like $400 fucking dollars for a textbook. Sometimes if you email people for their research papers, they'll just give them to you. So you don't have to buy the textbook that contains all their source material. Because you could just get it from them, and they'll be like, yeah, sure thing, buddy, and they'll just fucking email it to you. Require their own books for the class one. Oh, of course they do. Yeah, fuck you if you do that, you piece of shit. Your job is supposed to make the future generation of people in this country better people and useful members of society, and instead you're extorting them for money. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you. I bet you play Genji in Overwatch too, you fucking morally bankrupt creature. Professors who charge for textbooks are Moira mains. But, like, not good ones, like DPS more. Like, you think you're nice, but you're just playing DPS the entire game. You bought them and never got them? Nah, dude. I would not have done that. I would have just stolen that book off the internet. I would have borrowed it from a classmate who got the book and photocopied that shit, just to be petty. I will laser scan. I will laser scan your book and put it on the internet for free. I'm not gonna do that. I wouldn't redistribute it because that's illegal, but I would laser scan it because no one says I couldn't do it. Bookstore didn't get them in, they didn't give you a refund. That's so cringe. Don't you love the American educational system? See, other countries will make fun of us for our educational system, which is valid and fair, but they always make fun of it for the wrong reason. We should have, yeah. People get mad at our educational system for the wrong reason. Like, people will make fun of us for, like, not being able to place Portugal on a map, but not for the fact that, like, oh, your education system is, like, targeted, has like, an angle of extortion towards students that just can't afford textbooks because you have to pay for them here, for whatever reason. And you have to pay to go to the college, you have to pay for the textbooks. Don't you have to pay to live in a dorm too? Isn't it like, or is that part of your college costs? I don't know how college works, but I'm pretty sure some places you have to pay shit for your dorm, right? I don't know. I didn't go to college. I kind of wanted to, but then the thing I wanted to go into college for, I had like a sudden doubt to do it, and I didn't end up going. But we also can't really afford. I'm not good enough I wasn't good enough in school to like earn a scholarship, and we don't have a ton of money as a family to like send any of us to college, so I never went. Not neither a big man. You're welcome. I'm being nice. Pay tuition, room and board, textbooks, meal plans, gym memberships, certain classes. Jesus Christ, I'm not gonna go to college. I don't think there's anything that I want to do that even involves a college degree. The only thing that I like, when I was a kid, I kind of wanted to do like what my dad did. My dad did not go to college, but I was gonna go to school for like automotive, and be an automotive technician, which is just a mechanic with like a bit of technical knowledge. My dad did not go to college. He just went. Partying on a college is... No, I don't want to party on a college. Trade school's where it's at. I don't even want to do it anymore. That was my dream as a kid. It's like, I want to grow up and work on cars. And then there's that college that they advertise on TV. It's like, hey, we train... we have all kinds of classes, all the way from like general automotive to like Porsche and NASCAR certified techs. It's like, that's a cool place to go. I want to learn how to work on Porsches. That's awesome. And then I was like, you know what? I don't actually want to work on cars, because I don't want to do that for 40 years and then fucking retire working on cars. I don't think you don't get paid enough as a mechanic to justify a college education, especially when my dad did not go to college, and that's what he did as a job. Plus, the career path I want to do now, I don't even know what the path is, but it doesn't involve a college education. I was thinking about going for auto mechanics. About to get Final Destination. Yeah, one of those planks, or one of those, like, whatever those are called, are gonna fly out of the middle of the stack and just slam through the windshield. I don't want to get Final Destination 4x4s. It looks satisfying. It looks like the world's hardest Rubik's Cube. By all means, pull into the road and then slow down. Bro, I'm holding an entire trailer full of paper. I weigh 70k pounds and you're telling me you can't haul that wood faster? Bound it down, 18 wheels broken. Time for a drink break on the rig. Damn right, yes sir. Goes down smooth. I'll do another one for you. Yes sir. Decorate the cabin. Got some beer bottles on the floorboard. Yes, sir. Where else would you keep them? The only good place for a stack of beer bottles is on the floor, and the only good place for the bottle itself is in your hand. On the dash. Red Bull in the cup holder. Yo! I got some good news a few days ago. Well, it was bittersweet news. My friend said he no longer has his previous job, and I was like, oh, that sucks. That job sounded like it was going well. He gave me the reason it was fine. But he said, I now work at Red Bull. And I have a Red Bull plug. And I was like, yo, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so he went from working his other job, which was good, to working at Red Bull, where he has a Red Bull plug now, so that's pretty sick. So, because that's the guy I'm moving in with. So that'd be nice if you could get that. I can't. Should get a Red Bull spot. Yo, you think I could with that? Do you think I could somehow get my way into that? He works at Red Bull. He's got a Red Bull plug. Do you think I could maybe get that going? Dude, I'd take a Red Bull sponsorship. Are you kidding me? I like Red Bull. Red Bull and Starforge. I'm not sponsored by Starforge, more it's like an affiliate. I guess it's like a literal sponsor, but it's not the same. I don't know the dictionary definition of what makes a sponsorship different than a affiliate. Yes, I'm associated with the brand, but I'm not endorsed by the brand, I guess is the distinction. I think that's the yeah, I'm not endorsed, I'm affiliated. I think that's like the difference. They're not sending me free shit. No, but that'd be sick. I'd be down to be sponsored by them. That'd be awesome. I'm down to accept sponsors and stuff. I just haven't accepted any. I've been offered a bunch of sponsors because, you know, when you stream, if you stream with any sort of consistency at all, you'll just receive sponsorship deals. Know where you can buy one? I actually do! Exclamation point Starforge. It tells you right there. I got my own link and everything. I'm so happy you asked. Seattle. I actually do like I'm actually really happy with the fact that I'm a Starforge affiliate. It's not like an esteemed role or title or anything like that. It's not like some super fancy deal. It's just kind of cool, and I like it, and I'm happy to be like affiliated. I think it's pretty cool. I would also love to be like sponsored in the future. I am eagerly looking forward to one day like working alongside a brand. I think that would be sick. I never want to like shill a product I don't like or anything like that, or just like take a bunch of cheap mobile sponsors, because I could, like I could be playing fucking I don't know, War Thunder right now. I just don't want to do that. Bro. Could be playing some cheap free game right now just to tell you guys to download the app, and 2 of you might do it for me. I just don't want to do that, I don't think I could have fun doing that. But like something that I can do alongside the content I want to do, because if I'm not having fun making it, how are you guys gonna have fun, If I'm on stream not having fun for 3 hours, how are you supposed to? Blocked my affiliate link. It's because it's a pass-through link. See how it's different at the end, like at the URL. The affiliate codes, and just like codes like that in general, if there's any sort of affiliate pass-through like that, advertiser links often do that, so where AdFly, AdFly does that, where you click an AdFly link and it's like, hey, we're gonna pass through this, and then it's a redirect link. And the reason it stops it is because it is a server tracker, and the reason it tracks it is because that's how affiliate links work. With any brand in general, if there's an affiliated link, this is why most places do codes. But if there's an affiliated link, I almost went straight. There's no way that the website will know that you're there by clicking someone's affiliate link, So it assigns a tracker there, and it tracks that you clicked that link instead of StarforgeSystems.com. Because if you click the normal URL, it's not an affiliate, but then you click the affiliate link and it brings you to the exact same site, but now it knows that you got there from clicking a specific link, and it wouldn't know that any other way. Some places circumvent that by using codes. Some places use that method. It both does the same thing. It's just an alternate method of doing that, but yeah, uBlock does catch that. That being said, I am collecting all your IPs like Pokemon cards. No, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. I like you guys too much. Why the fuck is that trailer crooked? Told me to walk this way, bow bow, walk this way, bow bow. Why are you peepo shying? Do you want me to take your IP? What would I do with your IP? Or is that like a phone number? Like you ask someone for their phone number. Hey, you're kind of cute. You want to hang out sometime? Can I have your IP address? Oh, yeah. You like that shit? Like a damn glove. That was perfect. I'm actually surprised how accurate I was with that. I don't know why it had me park that crooked. I think the door was crooked, and that's why. I never had to unload the truck in my work, but I worked in a grocery store. So there's that door in the back room. Um, and I did see a few times that there's like a nice triangle shaped gap between the floor and the truck, and it's not enough to like cause any risk, but it is enough for you to like hit the tip of your shoe on it and like trip, or like get the wheel of a pallet jack wedged, and then you gotta like push the fuck out of it. Whoa, 170 cents. Yeah, this is this is like the drive I did. And that drive takes a while. I think I drove from Bellingham. I tried to go as far up as I could and as far down as I could, and I'm pretty sure I went from Bellingham to Galveston. Do you think that's longer or that one's longer? To Brownsville. So off to drive the lift onto the, yeah, see that's a problem. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. I can't wait for the Kansas DLC for it to just be fucking empty. This one's coming out soon. Oklahoma's around the corner. Kansas is coming out after. So they're just going up and then up. I cannot wait for the day this game is all 48 continuous states. I can't wait for them all, dude. I want to play them so bad. I want to drive in New England so bad. I want to drive from Washington to Maine. I just want to drive around Maine and New Hampshire. I love it up there. I miss it. I'm so glad I'm going back. I miss it, man. Everett. We're in Everett. Everett, Washington. Steamboats. You can just go right back to Colorado. Just drive the other way. Salina, Utah. Houston. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. What's that sound? What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down. Is this going to bring me through any pretty roads? This is down the Pacific coast, so it should. I go out this way? Oh. It's a fun song. Oh, highway patrol. I love red lights. Buy a new wallet. I received a new wallet for Christmas from my landlord, which is pretty cool. It's a nice wallet. I actually use it. My old one was like a cheap $5 one I bought from Walmart when I was 16. Highway patrol. Buy a Ridge. I thought about getting a Ridge, but honestly, Try the leather. Honestly, it's just a wallet. I don't mind the leather. It looks alright. The ridge ones are nice. And I don't have a shitload of cards, so I could use that. Aren't ridge wallets expensive, though? Wants me to stop. So I'm gonna stop and then I'm gonna go again. Because I'm a law-abiding citizen. You want this carbon fiber? Yeah, carbon fiber is a fucking expensive material. What are they normally for, like, their other... Do they have one in rose gold? Or a pink one? Because I'll think about it. I do like my current wallet, though, so I definitely do not need to upgrade. I see doggies outside. I don't know why. $95. $95 for something I simply just do not need is a lot of money to spend. Especially when I'm trying to save money. But I would love a rose quartz wallet. Because I do really like the color pink. Building a track over there. Ah! Is this song actually good or is it just really catchy? I listened to the song and I don't think the song's actually that good, but it's pretty catchy and it's fun to sing. I don't think it's that good. I'm letting the drive shaft turn the truck for me. Stereotypical biker song, yeah. Bad to the Bone, Highway to Hell, Back in Black. It's just like classic rock. Hi, Jay. Jay, you okay, buddy? Medical Care Center. That's where Jay should be right now. But he's not gonna. He's gonna go home, boot up his computer, put up a fucking CSGO skin, and he's just gonna be like, wow, isn't that so cool? And he's gonna stare at that for 8 hours. And yes, I still recommend going to urgent care. I can't make you do anything, but I think you should, because that's the smart thing to do. Because your heart is not supposed to be at that rate for that long. Especially for no reason. I really hope my package comes in the mail today, man. I'm gonna go check my porch here in a few minutes. It was supposed to arrive yesterday. I still don't have it. Yeah, my mom sent me some of my stuff down from Maine, but she also sent me some Valentine's Day, some Easter stuff. And then I guess my sister bought me some like stuff for my kitchen. So that's in there too. So I got some surprises in there, but it's also some of my old stuff. She sent out the package on Saturday, and she said it should arrive within like the next 2 days. She didn't expect it to arrive Sunday, neither did I. No, you know, I think she called me Friday. I don't know. It was just, I was hoping it would arrive yesterday. It should arrive today. But it'll probably arrive tomorrow, knowing my luck. Tennessee whiskey. Sweet strawberry. Glass of brandy. Bam, 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 bam. Tennessee whiskey. I have not had Tennessee whiskey or Kentucky bourbon since being down here, and I feel like I should before I leave. Like the authentic good shit. How many channel points for me to drive on the wrong side of the road? Well, there's a concrete barrier, so 0. Sorry, boss. You want me to take time out of my route, get off the road on an exit, drive the wrong way? I don't know if I should do that, really. Just miss your exit there, bud. Maybe when I don't have a trailer. No, I'm confident in my ability to drive the wrong way, but I just don't think I should. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, how sweet. Strawberry wine. I don't have a cool voice like this guy does. Brandy. Isn't this song like not even that old? Huh? Bonkers. Why? Why? Oh no. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I see my friend DM me. Contact Squad. Layla. This is yeah. My knees, Layla. Please, Layla. I'm theory crafting in my head. Layla. Theory crafting. Nah. I don't know, man. That That is the decision of a higher power. That is out of my jurisdiction. It is across state lines. What happens on the Twitch stays on the Twitch. And I only have... I'm a deputy in the Discord. Whatever the sheriff does is... Twitch chat is across state lines and Discord is in charge. That I just do the paperwork, you know? This song is just like it's just a chiller Freebird because it's also a long song and half of it's a solo, but the Freebird solo is intense and the solo in this one's not. This is a lo-fi Freebird. Now entering Oregon. It's pretty. Oregon is a nice state. I have a friend that she lived in Washington for a while, and she said she misses Washington because how beautiful it was. Which, for someone who grew up and lives in New England, you'd think yeah, that is a high bar because New England is very pretty. So the fact that she was missing Washington because of how beautiful it was, that says something about Washington. She lived in Maine, and living in both Maine and New Hampshire, I know damn well how beautiful the states are up there. I do kind of want to go to Washington. I've heard Washington's a cool state. I don't really want to do a lot of traveling in America. All of my places that I want to travel are outside of the states, with the exception of like Austin, Texas, Washington, just a few scattered places in the country. I kind of want to go to DC because I missed out on a field trip as a kid and still kind of want to go. Washington seems just like a cool state to go to. So does Oregon. Just like that, the Pacific Northwest is just like a cool area. There was another place. I can't remember it. Not Austin. That's just a city, and I want to go to a city just to do shit. Why are you stopped in the middle of the... Oh. I was trailer buckled. That's funny. But all the places I actually, really want to go to are outside of the country. Korea, Germany, Japan. I think all three of those places are a really cool place to go. I wouldn't mind visiting Australia. I do want to go to the UK. I want to go to the UK kind of bad. The UK and Germany are the only two European countries I actually want to go to kind of badly. I want to ride the tube. I actually don't think I have a reason as to why I want to go to the UK. I've just wanted to for a while. Also don't know why I want to go to Germany. Germany's more of a vibe than the UK, I think. Korea seems sick. The Nürburgring, yeah, going to the Nürburgring would be pretty cool. I want to say that like I want to travel a lot, and I do, but my list of places I want to go is not very long. And I feel like someone who actually cares about travel has like a longer list. I don't know. Going to Washington could be cool. DC would be nice. So many places you want to visit. I don't know where I would want to go, you know? I mean, I'm probably going to Texas in June, so, or July, so. I'll be checking that out. Wheeling Deal. Truck driving son of a gun. Stealing, wheeling, dealing, truck driving son of a gun. This is a good song. El Clasico. To the town of Agua Fria rode a stranger one fine day. Spoke the folks around, didn't have too much to say. No one dared to ask his business, no one dared to make a slip. The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip. In the morning, and he rode into the town. Is a great song. Came riding from the south side, slowly looking all around. All loose and running came the whispers from each lip. He seemed to do some business with the big iron on his hip. Big iron on his hip. I think I know what I want to do for dinner. That many men were dead. Vicious and a killer, though a youth of 24. This is a good song. 1 in 19. 19 more. And divorce. Zone Ranger would be too long a time. An outlaw back alive or maybe dead. Left Texas Red. Texas Red. Take him 20 men had made a slip. 21 would be the ranger with the big irons. Big iron on his hip. Walked out in the street. From the windows everybody held their breath. Said some ranger was about to meet his death. So the rangers talked about today. Your Tongo. Clear leather for a bullet fairly right. The big irons. Big iron on his hip. He made one fatal slip to match the big irons. how much of like cowboy ballads and stuff like that are accurate to how things were? How often did a cowboy duel actually happen? Because I want to believe they weren't always dueling every time there was a disagreement. Sometimes you just get shot in the saloon, you know? Dude, this is country rap god. Dude. This rap god for rednecks. Every Western's a true story in spirit. Is that true? That guy rolled his R like he was shuffling a deck of cards. Did you hear that? That was nice. He keeps doing it. That's cool. It sounds good. Truck driving sucks. Yeah, you're right. There's a reason I don't have a CDL. I actually failed the test 3 times. Still drive it though. Some neons in the cab. Damn right. I need sound reactive neons. My friend my friend had a shitty like O2 Corolla. And he had neons under the dash. But he also didn't have a catalytic converter, so you couldn't have a conversation in the car because of how fucking loud the car was. So that car was a vibe. The speaker in the right door didn't work too. It didn't work in the left door, the driver's side. It was too loud, and it would rattle the door card. That car was shitbox, but he loved it, and I think he eventually sold it for a new Civic. Or he traded it in for a new Civic. Man, thanks for the follow. I appreciate that, bud. Yeah, he would every day it snowed because this was up in Maine, so it snowed a lot. When driving into the parking lot, because I worked in a grocery store, the whole front of the store was like those wide glass windows. So the entire front end of the store and the foyer, you can see out. Sometimes I would just look out the window on like a slow, snowy morning, because he was always like 5-10 minutes late to work every single day. Never later than that. So he was punctual, he was just late. He would rip the handbrake on the way into the parking lot because there were no cars, so he would just do it. So if it was snowy enough, he would just hold the handbrake down, just slide in. On those skinny little Corolla tires. I miss that guy. With how much weed that guy smoked, I don't know how his car didn't reek like it. I don't know. I need to figure out what he was doing to air freshen that car, because whatever method he had worked. Because he smoked enough weed every day to kill an elephant, but his car never smelled like it. And he smoked in his car. So, I don't know. Meet someone for the first time and all you can smell is weed. We were at I went down to Knoxville, I think, the other weekend, and no, this was last weekend. Went down to Knoxville, and there was somebody in the mall with us, and we started to smell like weed. Keep in mind, weed is not legal medicinally. I think it's only legal I think it's only recreationally allowed in Tennessee, which isn't that far, so a lot of people drive across the border. But we were in the Knoxville Mall, which Knoxville's right above, or right below the Tennessee border, and he smelled like it bad. He smelled almost like he had a lit blunt on him. He smelled bad, dude. Yo, what's up, Nanny? Yeah, it was bad. I don't know. He's lucky that there wasn't anyone there that could do anything about it, because weed is not legal in Kentucky as far as I'm aware. It's legal recreationally in Tennessee, and there is a dispensary on the border that we passed on the way down there, so. Oh man. Yo. The house in New Orleans, they call the rising sun. I saw that it was going to happen, and I was just really hoping it wouldn't. Please don't get stuck there now forever. Okay. Sometimes that happens, and the AI doesn't know how to handle it, so they both just stay there parked forever, and you have to drive around them. Doesn't happen often. Not much of a rush. Kids these days, dude. Yes. And he's going 60 yet? Nope, he's not. Is now. Like night driving? Yeah. I actually did like night driving back when I drove. I can't drive down here right now, but I drove when I was living with my family up in Maine. My mom would drive up to my job to pick me up, and then I would drive home, because in Maine you need like driving experience to like get your permit, and I was doing that, and it was actually a lot of fun. There were 2 nights that I didn't love. One of them was really funny. One night there was just a skunk in the middle of the road, and I had to swerve into the other lane. Luckily there was no one else there, so I just got back over, but that was fun. There was also a deer just standing there, and I didn't see it. My mom did, thankfully, because if that deer decided to run out, I would have hit it. And there was another night that a guy in a big lifted truck, and keep in mind, my mom drives like a Chevy Suburban. It's a fucking big vehicle. he was rear-ending, or not rear-ending, tailgating me. And he just had his full brights on. And the speed limit on the road I lived on was technically 30 miles an hour, but the road that you merged onto it from was like 60 miles an hour. So everyone goes 60 up our road anyways. And this guy really did not like that I was going 50. So I slowed right down to 20 miles an hour, and I rode all the way home at 20. And I know he was mad because when I pulled into my driveway, I made sure to take my time doing that too. He stepped on it. He was pissed. Like, fuck you, dude. Because he's like, what are you going to do? Cross the double yellow and pass me? No, the fuck you not. Shut up. The house wasn't that far, so I didn't do this for, like... This wasn't, like, a 15-minute endeavor. But, like, I turned onto the road, and he was still right behind me. So I just took my time, just rolled at 20 miles an hour, pulled in my driveway. Hey, if an officer was down the road, that guy would have been in trouble, not me. I was going the speed limit. I was going below. I think the speed limit is technically 25 on that road. So I was going 5 below the speed limit, but that is within the legal amount. So I'm not doing anything wrong. Is that guy who's riding the ass end with his full-on high beams, and he's got the light bar on top too, so I couldn't see shit. So I just flick up the mirror and I just flicked up the mirror and kept rolling. My mom was fine with it. She's like, well, you know, I shouldn't be tailgating you. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna be petty. Fuck that guy. I hate the truck people that are like that. Like, dude, I get that you drive a big truck. Shut up. Just shut up. You can drive a big truck and not make it your personality, you know? Keep your rear view in the glare-free position. I don't, but I see why you would want to do that. On the rise. Tailgated too high beam? Yeah, fuck. I fucking hate that, dude. You don't own the road, and also, it's like 9 p.m. You aren't going anywhere but home. We're on a road that doesn't go anywhere other than like a bunch of residential areas. You're just driving home, and so am I. You're not in a rush. The hospital's the other way. The police station's the other way. There's no emergency. You're just impatient and you want to go home. Just fucking relax. Everyone at night is also going home for the day. Fucking relax. Your rearview mirror dims automatically. That's hype. This is the future. That old time rock and roll. That old time rock and roll. Kind of music just soothes the soul. Have you ever been brake checked? No, but I was passed illegally because, you know, those highways, it's like you might not if you're not from America, because places don't do this because they're normal. In America, you get those big stretches of highway, and sometimes there's like a town that you drive through and there's just fucking building all along this side of highway. Gas station, McDonald's, gas station. I lived in a place like that minus the fast food places. It was a Dunkin's. But there were like 6 gas stations, and I was pulling into one from the highway, so, you know, you slow down, you pull off on the shoulder a little bit to give people passing you a little more room, and some guy just didn't wait for me to like get close enough, because you don't pull off onto the shoulder and then start to slow down. You slow down a bit and like move on. You do it in like one move, because you shouldn't break things in like multiple moves. So like I'm pulling over, I have the blinkers on, I let off the gas, I'm not on the brakes. I'm letting off the gas a bit so I can get off and then get on the brakes once I'm out of their way. This guy just decides, I'm not going to wait. So he speeds up. He's in a minivan, so I can only assume he's got kids in there because it was earlier in the day. And he just fucking gasses it past me, and he almost hits the mirror. There was less than a foot of space between me and him. I know that for sure. It's like, Jesus Christ. Are you willing to risk that just because you don't want to wait the 5 seconds it'll take me to pull into the gas station? I'm not even doing it slow. I'm just doing it at a regular pace. Just fucking settle down, man. It is not worth it. Some people drive like psychopaths. It's crazy, dude. People down here drive fucking crazy. Southern drivers are scary. I don't trust them. You got squatted truck culture down here too. I've never been brake checked though. Thankfully. I hope that doesn't happen. Oh no? Yeah. I hate squatted trucks, dude. Your headlights are pointing directly at the drivers in front of you. You can't see the road directly in front of you, which is a pedestrian hazard. Your truck looks fucking dumb. So, there's that. The community is toxic. I'm all for crazy mods and stuff like that for cars. I love car culture. I think when people do dumb shit to their cars, it's based. But because of the people that drive squatted trucks, they've kind of ruined that whole community for me, and I don't like them. Them and coal rollers. I think coal rollers are some of the worst car people there are. I hate it when they roll. I hate people. Because they always just like, they're at a red light and there's the person next to them and they're in a convertible, so they just blow a bunch of black smoke at the person in the fucking convertible. You're just a bad person. you're just a dick. You're using your truck as like a disturbance. It's the same people that like, I don't know. I hate when your car, you modify your car just to be just obnoxious. Like like a guy like will have like some shitty Honda Civic. He'll get the loudest exhaust possible, not because it's performance or anything like that, but it's just loud, and he wants his car to be loud. And he just drives it into his quiet neighborhood, just every night, up and down the road, because he just wants to be loud and disruptive. Hate that shit. I'm all for loud cars. I don't think loud cars are inherently a problem. But if your car's that loud, and you're doing it just to be loud, and no other purpose, I don't like that. Big ass hole in the exhaust. See, that's different. I'm saying if you take that Lexus and you intentionally do everything in your power to make the exhaust as loud as humanly possible for the sole purpose of it being loud, come on, man. Come on, man. But like, if it's loud because it has like a nice exhaust system, or it's like modified, you know, that's fine. Or if it's loud because it's broken, probably get it fixed, but it's fine. So that kind of thing I'm not upset about. This road isn't divided. No. Ooh, I almost hit the fence, you see that? Ooh, I got close to that. Excuse me, bud. Yes, sir, rally time. Going home at 1 a.m. with a broken exhaust. That's funny. Just letting the road, I'm just the wheel just do its own thing. If I let go of the wheel, it like just curves the truck to the right. No, it's going to the left that time. Yeah, the cops wouldn't like that. The police do not like loud cars. Which I guess is their job. I don't have too much of an issue with loud cars. For me, it's the intent. I think loud cars are based if there's a good reason for your car to be loud. Ah, fuck. The annoying part about like having to like when you deliver orders, you have to like use that green box there, and sometimes the way you turn, what I hit? Oh, I see what I hit. Sometimes you just gotta like go in at a bad angle in order to hit the green thing, and you just can't enter in like that. I was so loud to set off the parking cars alarm. Okay, well that's a problem. See, that's a problem. Took off the rear muffler. Shaking windows. Yeah, see that I don't like. That I'm not a huge fan of. I know your car does that. I know Lana's loud. I'm not a huge fan of that. I shot a man in Reno. Need to turn to DM real fast. Stole the catalytic converter. Oh, I can't backspace. I don't have a job. Oh boy, Lakeview, Corpus Christi, Idaho. What's this song? Jungle. Rumble in the jungle. Run the jungle. What is this? Run through the jungle. What is this song? I don't think I've heard this. I'm trying to read the thing because I don't have Spotify open right now. It's closed. I've heard this song. Jungle. Oh, I should check if the package is here. I should do that before I forget. Well, would you believe it? It's not there. It's a barn. God damn it. Why is the package not here, man? Should you try streaming? I personally like doing it. I guess it depends on what your goal is. I'm doing it for fun, and it is fun. I have fun when I stream. Oh boy. Why is my package not here, dude? I'm bummed out. Where's my package? I think it would be cringe. Oh, you would be cringe. Cringe how so? I guess it depends. Like if you're forcing it, it's probably gonna be cringe. Um, because you can always tell if someone's trying to be funny, you know. If someone's trying to be funny, unless you're naturally inclined to be funny, or you know what you're doing, you're probably not gonna be funny. So forcing yourself to do like one sort of content or trying to be funny or trying to be someone that you're not is always going to be evident, and people will know. Um, and it's going to lead to something that you're not proud of. But if you actually care about streaming, um, just do what you want. Do what you want because the kind of content that you like doing will produce better content. So if you do something that you're happy with, um, like I'm having a good time just sitting here playing trucks and talking. Right now I got crouton on my lap. That's why I'm not driving right now. I don't try to be funny. I don't try to do stuff that like I don't want to do. Um, stuff like that. I'm not gonna ever do anything I'm not proud of. I'm not gonna do something knowing that I'm not like gonna be proud of it or like my I guess to say like my heart's not in it because I care about the stuff I'm making and I'm not breaking new ground, right? I'm not doing anything revolutionary or crazy on my streams. I'm sitting here no cam playing truck sim petting my cat. I'm not breaking any records or new ground, but I'm having fun doing it. And this kind of content, in my eyes, is much better, and I can be much more proud of it than if I was to I don't know, just pull up Daily Dose on the screen and watch that for an hour and just pretend like just fake react to it because there are some people that fake react to things, and I think like there's a lot of people that really react to things, and I just don't think reacting is like my kind of content, so I don't do it. Um, if I did react content and I was just watching a video, I don't have a lot of comments to make on the video, right? Like I don't have much to add. So I'm either going to have to sit there in silence, which isn't very interesting, kind of boring, or I sit there and I pause the video and make comments and shit, and I just keep making things up off the top of my head, which is just exhausting and it's not authentic, and I'm not going to be proud of that. So I'm not going to do that. So you have to make whatever you're comfortable making. If you lie, or just like do things that just aren't you or you're not proud of, you kind of just cheating yourself, like your heart's not in it. When it comes to any hobby, your heart's got to be in it. If you're trying to do something that you're not proud of, you're just not going to be proud of it. You can't mass produce a bunch of like content you're not happy with, and eventually you'll be happy with it. It just doesn't work. Like who don't? Move. Stop. When she's on my lap, she like, and I try to like adjust. She like dig her claws in, not in like a hurting way, but like she tries to prevent me from moving. Okay, yeah, get down. Sure, why not? Yeah, I'm just petting you, but whatever. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Go play. Go play and go break another object in my house or something. Why don't you break the other snow globe? There is a second snow globe that she has not broken yet. I hope that she doesn't. I moved it into an area where she shouldn't be able to reach it as easily. Would be nice if she didn't break it, because the first one I almost stepped on it. I stepped in the puddle and I did step on the glass, but I didn't break it, so I was fine. All right, truck time. Yeah, I don't know. I'm never gonna make something that I don't think will be fun. Not to say I'll never make something I'm not proud of. I'm sure I might someday do something that I think is a good idea, and then I do it, it turns out not to be. You run that risk. Sometimes in life you just do something, you think it's going to be a good idea, you do it, and it's not a good idea. That happens. And that will probably happen to me, but as a rule, you just gotta focus on making something that you enjoy, and if you don't enjoy it, pivot to something else. I don't enjoy playing one game for too long. That's why if you look back in like the history of my streams, like if you look at all the VODs, there's some times where I go on like a streak of like 4 streams in a row is all one game, but then there'll be like a lull in that game and I won't play it for a few days. And it's because I don't want to shoehorn myself into playing one specific game. Because it's not, you know, that's not fun for me. And if I'm not having fun, then how is anybody else supposed to have any fun? I can't expect someone to like my stream if I don't like the stream. And I'm the guy making it, you know? Just do you, man. If you want to like get into streaming and you think that it's like something that you want to do for like a long-term hobby, the start is the best time to experiment. When you first start is the best time to figure out what you like doing. It's like do different shit, figure out what works for you and what you enjoy doing. Don't focus on the numbers because at this point they don't matter. Unless you're trying to like turn streaming into a job, the numbers will never matter. If you're just doing it for fun, just focus on what you like doing. Numbers are just that. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say that if you care about the growth of your stream, you want to turn it into something. I mean, numbers are tangible, and numbers aren't completely inconsequential, but numbers cannot be what you use as a measurement. If you're like a career streamer and you do this for a living, numbers matter a little more. Because, you know, you got sponsors and stuff, and sponsors care about numbers, things like that, ad revenue, that kind of thing. Numbers matter a little more if you do this for a living. But if you're doing it for a hobby, the numbers don't really matter. Wouldn't even matter talking to 0 viewers. Hey, man. You're gonna start on 0. It's not fun sometimes streaming to a low viewer count because sometimes just there's people lurking in chat. And, you know, there have been streams where I've been here alone where there are no viewers. But the key is finding something that you can do that you can enjoy even though no one is in your chat. Like, there were a few, like, League streams, no one's talked in my chat for, like, a fucking hour, right? But I don't, like, you know, I'm not gonna get upset about that and end stream because of my low view count or anything, because my view count's always low. I'm almost always in single-digit viewers. Like, I'm not putting numbers on the board. So sometimes it does feel like no one's here. Even though in my chat, there's often, you know, Jay's often got the stream open, lurking, he's not talking, or someone else has it. I might have one or two. But you just gotta find something that you can enjoy without needing to chat there. And I'm not gonna lie and say chat doesn't enhance the experience, because it does. I love when people are in my chat talking, because I like to talk. I talk a lot. I never shut the fuck up. So having people in my chat to talk to is great. But sometimes there's no one in my chat, so I just kind of vibe. Play a game and stream as a side product. Yeah, that's kind of how I started, and that's kind of what I do now. I'm in the mood to play Beat Saber, and I'll probably play for like 2 hours. I'm just gonna go live. I'm gonna hit that fire hydrant. Yeah. That's kind of what I do. That's what I'm doing right now. I was like, I want to stream, and I don't know what game to play, but I want to play a game. And I was like, you know what? It's been a minute since I played Truck Sim, so I'm gonna play Truck Sim. So I did. Now I'm here, crashing into fire hydrants. Talking to nobody, you feel like a psycho. I think I have a slight advantage when it comes to streaming in terms of the fun that I can have, because I talk to myself and have full conversations with people that aren't there, and not in a psychotic way. It is a mental thing. I just talk just out loud all the time. So this doesn't matter. That part of it is inconsequential to me. So I can't really sympathize with that part, because I don't know what it's like to be a person who knows when to stop talking, because I don't. I've always had this problem. I've been yelled at in the past when I was a kid, where someone would tell, like, dude, you need to be quiet. You know? Like, there's been times, like, I'll talk the entire fucking time. I'm at, like, a friend's house or something, and my friend will be like, dude, how are you still talking after 3 hours? Periods of time where you sit in silence makes it awkward. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say it's not something. It is an obstacle early on. It's like I'm not that big of a streamer. I have that often. Like, you can even check the VOD from last night when I was playing League. Not really many people in chat, and there were people there watching stream, but a lot of them were lurking. So it's like, do I need to start a conversation? It's like, it's silent, but I think people are just kind of hanging out. I don't view it as awkward. What would be more awkward is if I tried to start a conversation with a bunch of people who were lurking and then get no response. That would be awkward. So I kind of weigh those in my head. Like, I have 2 people lurking in my chat right now. Do I, A, continue to not say anything and vibe to the music that I'm playing, or B, do I ask a random question off the top of my head and gamble on getting an answer? And I'd rather just vibe and hang out with the music, you know? Like, I'll sing a verse or something, or I'll just be like, this is a good song. Because these are just my thoughts. So if nothing's happening, I just vocalize my thoughts, because I do that anyways. I just do that. Like, in my house, alone. Nobody lives with me. I will just say the things that are on my mind. Like, I'll light a candle and be like, oh, that smells good. Or I'm listening to a song and be like, this is a good song. To nobody. So I think I kind of have an advantage with streaming, because I don't need to lie and make up shit off the top of my head, because I just do this anyways. So that's the gamble that I have, but also I can see how someone who's not me has a little bit more trouble with that. Because I presume you're not as annoying as I am, and you stop talking sometimes. I don't. I'm an annoying human being. I think. I don't know. annoying. That's good to hear. Thanks, man. This is also the only song Norman Greenbaum ever fucking made. Look at this guy's Spotify page. I'm telling you, it's the funniest thing. Because this song has millions of plays. And his second most played song, I think, has like 100,000 plays, if that. But this song has millions of plays. It's really funny. Yeah, I don't know. See, when it comes to this hobby, I almost said this line of work. I'm not really making much money doing this. When it comes to this hobby, being someone who doesn't stop talking is actually good for it. It's bad for other hobbies. Or bad for other hobbies or jobs. Because, you know, sometimes you can't talk for super long. You have shit to do. And there have been times at jobs that I've had that people are like, hey, you gotta, you know, there's something that you should be doing instead of talking right now. And it has gotten me, it's never gotten me in trouble. I've never gotten in trouble doing it. But it's not a great, I guess, quality to have always. But when it comes to streaming, it helps a lot. Oh shit! What are you doing? God damn! You're lucky I'm the Dale Earnhardt of this shit. I can also talk while working, but sometimes I get carried away. Sometimes I lose focus on what I'm doing often, and sometimes at work I would lose focus because I was in a conversation. Most of the time I didn't, though. That only happened a few times. Most of the time I was just talking, and I was paying attention. Yeah, stocking boxes and talking is not hard. I was good. I was fine with that. That shit's easy. And, like, I bagged groceries a lot, because I had, like, 3 jobs in this store. So my job title was front end, so I would do bagging, and I would do carts. And then I picked up a second job, because I trained in maintenance, so I was maintenance and front end. And then I had a third unofficial job title, which was center store, which is, like, the people that take things out of the back room, put them on shelves, organize the shelves, stuff like that. Just, like, basically stalker. So I was trained in 3 different departments of that store. So I always had shit to do. And there was always people around me because the store was well staffed. It was a great store. I miss working there. But I would talk a lot to the people I'm working alongside. And most of the time I can do that. But there were a few times on the front end where I would get, you know, there'd be no customers, it'd be a slow day, and I'm just getting carried away in conversation, and the manager would be like, hey guys, you know, I get it's slow right now, but can we, like, you know, there's some stuff that hasn't been done in a while, can we take care of some of that while we talk? It was never mean. My manager was base, but, you know, he's the manager, so he has to make sure that there's some stuff going on, that way people don't, you know, district manager doesn't check the tapes and be like, hey, what the fuck, you know. But with streaming, I can do this all I want. That's all I am, a faceless voice. I won't be faceless for too much longer, I don't think. I might get a camera soon. I do want to get a camera before May. Before May. I wish you were a better conversation. I've got a lot of customer service experience, so I can hold a conversation with a stranger pretty well. But if the conversation turns at all, sometimes I get derailed. Small talk is easy. It's like a mini game. I'm so good at small talk now. I can do the social chameleon thing where, like, you just match someone else's energy. I can just do that. And I think that's for retail. You should be. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know the reason that I'm good at this. I won't tell you, but there's a good reason that I have why I'm so good with talking with people and matching people's energies. I match vibes very well. I'm a vibes guy. So much of my life is dictated on feel and vibes. I can detect how someone feels relatively easily. I can usually tell what's on somebody's mind. I can tell how someone feels about something that was done or said. I can hold a conversation in small talk really well. I can match people's energy and keep them in a good mood. It's like a social chameleon. It's one of the only skills that I have. I don't think I have any other tangible skills, but social context, I'm not bad at. However, I do have one weakness where I can't tell if someone's joking sometimes. There's been a lot of incidents where someone tells a joke, and I'm like, what? They'll say it again. And I'll be like, what do you mean? Well, like, is there like a problem? And they're like, no, I'm kidding. You get it? And I'm like, oh, no, I didn't. I thought there was. I thought something was wrong. It happens often. I'm pretty sure it's happened to you guys, where you guys will tell me a joke and I just won't get it. I think Jay does that, and Jay's just... I think that's why Jay says never mind to me all the time. Because I'll ask Jay to repeat something, and he'll say never mind. Because I think he told a joke, I didn't get it, and instead of running the joke again, he knows it's going to be awkward, so he skips it. Because that's happened a lot. I miss jokes a lot. It sucks. Smart. I think that's what he does, because he says never mind to me all the time. He'll say something, I'll be like, what'd you say? And he'll be like, never mind. So either Jay just never finishes a thought, or he's just engineered the conversations between me and him. In which case, Base, you're way too serious. You're a funny guy. You got some jokes. I wish I was better at detecting humor. I'm okay at, like, detecting tones in a conversation, but when it comes to humor, it's lost. I don't know why. You'd think with the other skills that I have in detecting emotion, humor would be included in that, but it isn't. It's like the only one that I can't. You realize you make no sense? You probably make sense. No, sometimes someone tells a joke and I just don't get it. I don't know what it is. It even happens in person. It's really awkward when it happens in person. Because if it happens in Twitch chat or in Discord, I can kind of write it off as just like a, me being a little silly. Yeah. I sometimes it's a little silly. But I just fucking... I just can't get it. I can't understand humor all the time. Sometimes I just miss jokes. And then it's awkward. And it's better online, but not in person. It sucks. I don't know why I'm so bad at it. I'm thinking about it right now, because it's like I'm good at paying attention to people's emotions. And I can usually detect if like vibes are off. I can walk into a room and detect the vibes. But when it comes to humor, I just can't fucking do it sometimes. And it doesn't happen every time someone tells a joke. I get jokes often, but I miss them enough to where it's like, why the fuck? Why? Like, if I had gotten it at the time, I would have thought that joke is funny, but I've asked you to repeat yourself 3 times, and now it's not funny. And it's because I'm stupid, and my brain's broken. Maybe it's the delivery? I mean, maybe? I'm pretty sure you and Jay have told jokes like that. Where you'll just say something. And then I just won't understand that what you said was supposed to be a joke. And I'll take it literally. And they'll be like, no, I'm kidding. And I'm like, oh, that's funny. Sorry. Because I acknowledge that the joke is funny, but I just didn't detect the humor. I've done it to Austin. There was a time I was at his house. I think this was when I lived with him, and he knows I watch. He doesn't watch Twitch that much, but he knows I watch like Emmy and Mizkif, and he's like, yeah, I saw a Twitch clip and they were talking about this. I was like, oh, I don't remember that. I must have missed that one. And he was like leading me on, and he's like, I did not know this was a joke. He was trying to tell a joke. I didn't know it was a joke. I was like, oh, I didn't know you watched it. And he's like, I'm just kidding, man. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Because his joke was funny. But I didn't get it, and I thought it was funny after. Because I got the joke, but it just didn't land. Because it just didn't connect in my head. And it's not... His delivery was fine in hindsight. It was a funny joke. I can't remember what it was, but I remember it being pretty funny. But I just couldn't... I didn't compute that it was a joke. And I made it awkward. And we were just in his kitchen, and I was like, oh, this sucks. This sucks, man. He told a funny, and I'm just fucking, oh, man. You know, whoops. I was looking at my phone. I mean, that's not what I was doing. I saw a squirrel. I gotta stop at the next gas station. Where's the next gas station? Velvet and I need more. Black velvet in our stores. Religion that'll bring her to me. Isn't black velvet alcohol? Heading to Eugene. Yeah, that's where the next gas station is. I'll New religion. I'll get gas. I'll finish the job. Once I park the trailer, I'll raid on over because I know where all you fuckers are heading. Y'all little rats. I know where all you went. I'm just kidding. What are you doing? Crouton found an ant. Kill him, bro. Get him, dog. Get him. Yeah. Fuck him up. Don't eat him. No. She's trying to eat the ant. He's trying to get away. Kill him. Get him. Is your protein? She gets protein. I put whey in her food. She's got enough protein, dude. I don't give my cat whey. I'm sure that'd be fine for them, but I don't do that. Do cats, like, need supplements? Or, like, is, like, cat food, like, enough? Because I know cat food, like, big brands are usually... Oh, hell yeah. I know big brands are usually cringe. Do they make, like, cat supplements to, like, address the lost vitamins and stuff that they don't get in, like, big brand cat food? I feed her Meow Mix. I don't know if that's a good brand or not. That's just what my friend uses, and she likes it, so that's why I use that. I thought about upgrading to like a nicer brand, but I don't know if she'll like it because sometimes cats are picky with food. So I don't know if she'll like it, and I don't know if it'll be a good idea. Plus, like, I don't know how much it matters. Like, how much does store-bought cat food matter? Because, like, there are other brands that's like, we're a nicer, all-natural alternative to the big brands. But, like, how good is their food comparably? Like, compared to Meow Mix, how good is Blue Diamond, you know? And is it good enough to where I should be buying that instead? Or is it completely fine to feed your cat Meow Mix? It just is, like, Blue Diamond is just a little higher quality. You know? It's like fresh and frozen veggies. People are like, oh, frozen veggies are worse. I guess this is a bad example because frozen veggies are actually nutrition-wise better. That's a bad example. I can't think of a good example. Personally, I think it's all the same. I'm sure there's a difference in the food, right? But how significant is that difference? And is that difference, in exchange for the extra price, worth the alleged boost in my cat's health? Like, my cat is my cat any healthier because I'm using your food? Or is it a quote-unquote healthier mixture and her health is still effectively the same? Is she getting any of the boosts from those better ingredients? Is she putting herself at any less risk by eating it? Or is it just a different blend of all natural stuff, and then that's it? That's all that's there. I don't know. To me, it sounds like it's like soda with like sweeteners and then soda with sugar. Like, you know how Pepsi like released like, oh, we have a real sugar Pepsi. It's like our old recipe, and people are like, oh, it's better for you. It's like, yeah, it might be a little better than all those artificial sweeteners in terms of health, but you're still drinking a soda. You know, it's still that. You know, I'm feeding my cat food, not a steak. You know. Like, it's Pepsi, it's not wine. Like, how much of a difference does that Pepsi being made with real, like, pure cane sugar instead of sucralose and erythritol? Does that matter that much? I don't think it does. I actually did give her a square of my steak, because I meant to make the steak spicy, but I didn't put nearly enough. I didn't put nearly enough in it to make it spicy, so I was like, oh, I'll share some, and I gave her a small square. She liked it. Corn syrup is sweeter and has less sugar. Isn't corn syrup also super bad? Are there any healthy sweeteners? I guess like monk fruit is pretty good, right? Like monk fruit and stevia. Stevia is good for you, right? Monk fruit. Are there any healthy sweeteners then? Because it sounds like no. Ooh, I haven't had that one. I haven't ever used that. I've used stevia, sugar, that stuff that's just called coffee sweetener. It's in reality sucralose. Health is relative, I know that, but this is a fucking great song, dude. I know it's kind of relative, and there's no like real answer here. Yeah, I wish American food didn't have so much sugar in it. Dude, honestly, I kind of want to live in a different country someday, and part of the reason is because of how unhealthy American food is. Like, everything's made with fucking corn, and it's so sweet. And I don't even like sweet things that much. It's just so sickly sweet. Like, why is the standard, the industry standard when you buy a coffee is 4 tablespoons of sugar? Why the fuck is it 4 tablespoons? When you go to a coffee place, I have insider knowledge, because my mom and my sister worked at the same Dunkin' Donuts. when a coffee place is measuring sugar, they do it with a numerical value. So sometimes when you order a coffee and it pops up on the screen, it says like 4 milk, 4 sugar. That is the value of how many. I think it's teaspoons. I think tablespoons is wrong, but 4 teaspoons is still a fuckload of sugar to put in a coffee. I can't remember which one. Either way, it's too much. The numerical value is how many of those scoops that they put in, and if it's liquid sugar, it equates to a pump. So you go to Dunkin's, you get a large ice caramel mocha iced coffee. You look at fuck. I didn't stop in Eugene. I didn't actually need to take that exit. Oh, I was supposed to take an exit. Wait, was I? Oh, I was supposed to go there. That's okay. This works because it's a gas station. I fucked up an exit, but it's okay. Try to drink black coffee. I don't drink black coffee. The way I get my coffee is I get a little milk and a little sugar. A little sugar, like a teaspoon, just to counteract the bitterness, and a little milk to brighten it up a bit. That's it. That's all I do. Flavored coffee, yeah, flavored coffee is no sugar. Regular coffee, 1 teaspoon. Flavored coffee, I skip the sugar. Exactly. But yeah, you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you get a caramelized mocha coffee. That coffee is going to have 3 caramel pumps, 2 mocha pumps, I think either 3 or 4 sugar pumps, and then 4 pumps of either cream or milk if you just ask for that. And you have to specify, and at Dunkin' Donuts you can use the number, because they use the number on the thing when they're making the order. You can say large iced coffee, 2 caramel, 2 sugar, 2 milk, and they'll do that. That's super easy. But the default, if you don't specify how much you want, they'll just do the default numbers that they're supposed to, which is fine because, you know, they work there and that's their job. It's not the employee's fault. But the amount of sugar that they tell their employees to put in is so fucking high, and that's because everyone in America eats and drinks way too much sugar. So everything that you buy that has sugar has way too much of it in it. And then we encase our Big Macs in formaldehyde. That's defamatory. That's not true. It's just other unhealthy preservatives. It's just too much sugar, dude. I don't like black coffee much. I'll drink a black coffee. I'm not completely opposed to it. It's just it's not how I get my coffees. I'm going, bro. I'm sorry. Yes, I have actually started to lose weight again. Close to New Orleans. I've actually started to lose weight again because I cut out sugar again. Country boy named Johnny B. Good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play a guitar just like a ringing a bell. Oh no, go Johnny go. Go Johnny go. Go Johnny go, go. Johnny be good. The bulk of my weight gain when I was at my peak weight was because I would drink a coffee a day, and then I would drink a soda a day, and usually a coffee a day. I would oftentimes leave a little early for work, because my mom would either drive me, because I had a permit, you can't drive without a licensed adult. So my mom would drive with me, and I would either drive or she would drive, and we would leave a little early often, and we would get a coffee. Sometimes I would buy her one if she wanted one. Or I would make a coffee when I get home from work. Like, I would just always drink coffee, which I always put sugar in it. And then I would get a soda at work on my lunch break, and I was just drinking way too much sugar. And then I switched. I cut soda out, and then I went to sparkling water, which I do like. I like seltzer water a lot. I switched to that completely. Cut out soda. Immediately started losing weight. Because my lunch, I've said this before, my lunch when I was at work, And in hindsight, this is probably because I was depressed at the time, among other factors. I would get one of those little packages of chicken tenders at the by the deli in the hot cabinet. I would get a soda, and I would get a candy bar if I felt like it. So I was eating like 200% my daily value of sugar on my break, at work. And it doesn't matter how much you're walking around on your feet. If you're eating like that every fucking break, you're not burning enough calories and getting all that sugar out of your system. So I was gaining a lot of weight, and I peaked at 303, and I was like, well, fuck, that's a lot. I shouldn't be that weight. Because that's approaching the point where like your weight can be a health problem, and my back hurt a lot. My back was actually starting to get a little debilitating, because it would just... People at work would like notice that I was like taking a lot of breaks to like stretch. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, no, my back hurts. And it sucked. So I started losing. My back stopped hurting. Crazy. I felt better. I felt healthier, which is great. And then getting down here, I think I was 240 pounds when I moved down here from the 303. So like 63 pounds in about 6-7 months. Not bad. And then I lost some down here, got to 230. Started eating pretty bad because this place has so much easy access to unhealthy shit. It is insane. I understand why America has a weight problem living in the South. And I'm trying to contest it now. I'm not eating fast food every week. I haven't eaten sugar in a little while. I think the only time I got sugar, I made a coffee today and I put my standard one teaspoon of sugar. And then the other day when I went to see Mario with Austin, I got a coffee because we went to Popeyes. Or not a coffee, I got a soda because we went to Popeyes. I'm not drinking much sugar right now. Portion control, yeah. I'm also portioning controlling. Because I'm doing the intermittent fasting thing. Hi, Jay. Intermittent fasting, I'm only allowed to eat from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. I cannot eat before 12, and I cannot eat after 8. And you might say, oh, well, isn't it a bad thing to skip breakfast? Maybe, but I don't eat breakfast ever. I never eat breakfast. It's just not something I do, and I feel fine doing that. I've never been like, oh, I feel like shit because I didn't eat breakfast. I feel fine doing it. And maybe I would feel better if I ate breakfast. I don't know. But I never do. So I eat lunch at 12. And if my work schedules my lunch at 11:30, I intentionally don't take it until around 12. Because I'm gonna do that. I eat at 12. And then sometimes I eat a little earlier, around 5. But I usually tend to eat around 7. Yesterday I ate at 4:30. That was a bad idea because I was hungry by the time I couldn't eat. You shouldn't do that. I was just lazy. So I'm probably gonna eat dinner around 7 o'clock today. Because after stream I'm gonna raid on over and then I'm gonna go probably eat food. It shouldn't take me too long actually. I'm almost at the destination. I'm gonna go eat the leftover food that I have. That way it doesn't go bad because I'll forget about it and it'll sit there for 3 more days. Don't want that to happen. And then I won't be allowed to eat after 8. And that, as much as I have a lot of impulse control when it comes to food. So I've stopped buying snacks. I forced myself to stop buying snacks all the time because I would go to the store and I would stock up. I'd buy like 4 bags of chips. And those 4 bags of chips would be gone in like 2 days. I have impulse control when it comes to eating snacks. I just can't fucking handle it. With meals it's fine, but with snacks they're too easy to access. I gotta not buy them. I buy them sometimes, but I don't stock up. I'll only ever have like 1 snack in the house at a time. If I'm buying them. And not allowing myself to eat before 12 or after 8 has actually improved my like diet a good amount. Around like 11:30, I get that like stomach feeling because my brain like now knows that food time is coming up. And it's like, oh, it's food time soon. I'm gonna get ready to eat. You're hungry. But for that 30 minutes drawback of like me feeling hungry, I gain the ability to lose weight again, and I don't have to it kills my impulse to snack throughout the day because now it's more regimented and I feel much better already. and I'm losing weight. I checked the scale because I went up. When I got down here, I was like 235, 240 in that range. I got down to 230. I climbed back up to 240 not too long ago because I was eating a lot of fast food. I've cut my spending, cut my sugar intake, cut my fast food intake, and done the intermittent fasting. Now I'm back down to 233. And I am steadily losing over time, around a pound or so a week. Pound or two. I think this week I lost like 1.5. I want to try to lose. I want to be 200 by Christmas. And I think at this rate, that's easy. I can do that. Thank God I'm a country boy. I think at this rate, I'm going to be less than. I'm going to be around 200 come Christmas. I just need to stop eating fast food. I need to continue just cooking meals at home, meal prepping, not eating after 8, not eating before 12, not getting sugar. Thank God I'm a country boy. John Denver is the LeBron James of country music. I don't care who says it. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Hamsters do that. I used to have hamsters as a kid. They don't stop doing that. It's a problem. Hamsters were fun. I kind of miss having a small animal like that. I've always just had cat sense. I had a bunny as a kid. I miss having the bunny. We didn't have that bunny for very long. I think we had to like rehome her. She was a fun pet. We've had several dogs, several cats. We had birds at one point. That was funny. Cats have always been my preferred, but I do miss having a just went to cook chicken and had a sell-by date 4 days from now, and it was raw. Oh, fuck. Get a refund. Pro tip, when it comes to fresh food, if you buy it at a store, they give you a refund, even if you don't have the receipt. So long as I get to see the sell-by. Most of the time, you actually don't need the receipt unless the store policy is strict. Most stores aren't. It's in the trash. Depends on how much you care about getting that refund. But if you bought it from the store that I think you bought that from, when it comes to fresh food, you get double your money back. So put it in a... If you care about getting the money back, and it is from the store that I'm thinking about, put it in the bag, bring it to the store, and if they have something they can scan on it, they'll ask you the date. If it has the barcode on it, they'll just ask you the date. They'll take the thing and they'll put it in the compost bin. Tell your mom. Tell her that. It's actually so worth it. If you buy something that is a fresh product from that store, and you bring it back because it's something wrong with it, you will get double your money back. And all they need is a barcode so they can scan it. They don't need the receipt. They take your word for it. The store's not that strict. So it might be worth it, because I know meat can be a little expensive. I don't know what kind of meat you got. I saw chicken, but I don't know like what cut or anything like that. But that's something you should take advantage of. By wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Down, down, down. Higher. Burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. The ring of fire. Alright. Ouch. Ba ba da ba da ba da da. Ba ba da ba da ba da da. Okay. I'm gonna go eat food. Then you have to change Crouton's litter box. Might sweep my floor. She's got little pieces of cardboard everywhere from her scratcher. So that's cute. I'm going to head out. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. You know where I'm raiding because that's where half of you fuckers are anyways. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But I'll send you over. Appreciate it. I might go make a second coffee. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. I won't put sugar in that one though. I'm actually trying to stop eating sugar so much. It's helping so much. Take care. Hey man, you too. I appreciate it. All right. Be nice. Stay hydrated. I'm heading out. I'm sending the raid now. Bye.